My name is Ikera Davis.
My name is B. I'm 21.
I am a youth ambassador.
And I'm a youth ambassador on the KOO Street Team.
So get your hustle on and pick your feet up. And it's gonna feel good every time we meet up. So fight the good fight, cause they can't see us. And we've been navigating.
So there's a national street team that is trying to build what street team does, expand it and create other local street teams. And there's a local street team, which I'm a part of, but they work together. Like we see each other, we work together in most things that we do, so yeah. It was COVID, all the jobs that I had pre-COVID had stopped. And so I was looking for work. So my brother works for Kingmakers, he's a program manager. He called me one day and was like, call Baba Chris, who's the CEO, and I was like, okay. And I was at the Wednesday meeting, and then I was hosting Upset the Setup by Friday. And then I've been on the team ever since, and that was like a year ago.
Kava Menzies is like my longtime director, vocal teacher for the past 7 years. And basically I gave her a call. I let her know, like, I'm experiencing being lost during COVID. I have no friends because I was in LA at the time. All my friends were in Oakland. And I wanted to do something, some kind of show, some kind of event. And then next thing you know, I was brought into a Zoom meeting. They were just like, yeah, we'll sponsor you. Let's get it together and let's go. We had games going on. We had music, we had food. We had an artist in front, literally painting. It was beautiful. About a week later, they invited me back to another meeting, and they were like, do you want to join the street team? I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I just knew that this was a group of people that wanted to support me in things that I wanted to do, and also wanted to support people that look like me, younger folks. I think it really gave us, A, some hope, and B, just a little release at the end of the day.
I think it's important that if you're for youth, you actually have that voice in the space because you're actually talking to the people that you're trying to target. So I think our mission is to just help guide the processes in this organization and try to create spaces for young folks so that they feel comfortable.
And I feel like that's kind of the culture that has been cultivated this past year and a half or so, just from how we show up and how we're allowed to really take the reins and kind of morph whatever we're gonna do into our own.
But I wanted to ask all of you guys y'all names, what grades y'all are in, and where y'all from.
We do this event called Upset the Setup. It was a conversation with youths so they could tell us kind of what they need at this time and what spaces they need, what safe spaces they need, and what they need from their schools when we're coming back into school in a pandemic from home.
Yeah, the revolution won't be televised.
Shortly after I started on the team, we started doing live IG series on the IGTV feature that Instagram has. And the first one was Breaking Bread, which basically was just about, one, promoting our new project, Kings in the Making. And we wanted to bring together our community. That was another goal, as well as just, have some conversation, break bread with one another. But shortly after that, me and another one of my teammates, Ikera, as well as me, decided that we wanted to have another segment on the IGTV series.
And so Crossroads, the Intersections of Blackness, that was the IG live show that we created in response to kind of that conversation. And the idea was that we were crossing the roads of race, sex, gender, in order to have the conversations that needed to be had.
You may be gay, straight, who knows? There's so many different layers that come with walking in your Blackness.
Hello, welcome to Crossroads, the Intersections of Blackness. My name is Ikera Davis. I am a member of the Kingmakers of Oakland KOO Street Team.
We have a mission for this show, and we want to make it clear that we are representing people who may not feel represented in this space, and just making sure their voices are heard, valued, put out, etc. And then we have the Lab, which is a youth tech and equity event, and we're working on our third one right now, but all the themes are different, but the basic fundamental summary of the Lab is essentially getting youth to talk about and think about tech and kind of their place in STEM research and tech research, and trying to figure out where they can see themselves in that world.
And I challenge all of you to take that first step.
So one of the rooms, it was on graphic design, as well as a music production room. We had a conversation about Instagram and the algorithm and how to make that work for you, as well as performances. We also, of course, had Baba C come through, speak about KOO's mission statement, what we're here for, what we're doing, why we're doing it. We did the lab part 2, now we're on the lab part 3. It's called Tech Back Control.
On behalf of the Bay Area Street Team and all who made this event possible, I would like to welcome you and thank you for joining us today.
Being a part of the KOO Street Team, we make a lot of decisions, honestly, and they let us do that. You know, the Lab 3 is truly being planned by the entire street team. We're really working together as a group and being able to create an event as young people, which is usually unheard of.
So I had to lift up my head towards the sky.
One of my favorite things about Street Team is that we end every meeting with appreciations. It just makes you very, appreciative, you know what I mean? But I just love how Black culture and customs is just like embedded in the organization. And so being in a space where people are like, no, I'm asking you, I'm coming to you as a woman, as a Black woman, and I value your opinion, it's important, it's necessary. I just think it's beautiful, like the whole culture, I really do.
I would say one of my favorite memories would have to have been during the Revolution remix, like recording, filming, the whole process.
Domino effect, slippery slope. It's just so much that's in front of us we can't mentally cope,
Basically, Kava came to us and was like, we gotta record this in the next 2 days. Y'all need to write it, here are the tracks, pick the ones you like, and just in the flow of creating. And it was just a beautiful thing. All I can remember is immense joy and just loving being a part of that process. And then after all of that, being able to see the film that was then produced, it was amazing to see all of that accumulate into, such amazing beauty and honestly, just pride for the Black community altogether. It was an amazing experience, one that I will never forget.
So I think in the near future, it's keep going, keep trying, keep just changing the narrative, keep doing the work that we're doing. In the future, I just hope that we can actually be with kids, actually be with students, in schools even, but just actually talking to people. I hope that we can be on the streets and actually be a street team. Only thing that's gonna stop us is us. So I feel like we just have to keep going.
So I just hope that as we continue to grow and build and have a national street team or international street team, I just hope that we continue to keep that culture of youth voice being, a core. I think that we can't go wrong when we do that, so.
I'm Ikera, and this is my portrait.
I'm B. Deveaux, and this is my portrait.
Sunday evening, the sun is setting, the moon is peaking. I'm meditating, I'm concentrating my energy. As of late, I feel like a target walking the street and see a bunch of people mugging, looking back at me. You ever wonder how they came up in the ghetto, why they calling it the hood? Make you nervous while you're strolling. Everybody you approaching, you assume is no good. Man, it's twisted cause they look just like you. You and your crew next morning playing hoop in the park down the block with some other cats who didn't come to dribble pass or play, just shoot. Elders playing dominoes, kids take turns on the slide. 5-0 roll with they windows low. If ain't nobody dead, they gon' drive right by. Too much going on, can't let my brothers outside.